care too much, but then I was waiting for it to come out and see people's reactions. And then
I'm literally so tired. I'm in my luteal phase and my period is coming up, so I'm just like overly fatigued right now. But it's currently 5:40. I got off work. I'm 30 minutes away from home, but I'm gonna stop at Marshall's to go get a baking bowl, like a mixing bowl, because I really want to make brown butter chocolate chip banana bread that I found on TikTok. And I also have to go to the grocery store and also pick up butter and brown sugar, and it looks so good. I'm so excited to do that tonight, and it's gonna be so cozy. It's gonna be a little cute cozy fall night routine, and I'm really excited. This Marshall's is like actually really organized. I'm in the journal section right now. This is not what I came for, but I wanted to see if I can find some books. They have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue for $10. They have the whole series to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Not someone walking into the aisle while I'm filming. Cut the cameras. All right, I'm home now. I had to stop filming while I was in Marshall's, and I didn't film at the grocery store because people. Someone making eye contact with me while I'm like in the middle of filming myself is like so embarrassing. So I didn't want to have to deal with that. So at the grocery store, like I said, I got brown sugar, and then I got sticks of butter. And then I was running low on peanut butter, and I'm a peanut butter fiend. I would literally put peanut butter in my yogurt, my chia seed pudding, my oatmeal, and I was running low, so I had to pick this up. And then I ended up buying this like bowl set, a 10-piece mixing bowl set for only $12.99 from Marshall's, which is honestly kind of a steal. And it comes with lids and everything. Before I even like peel a banana, I'm going to do the dishes. Dishes are done. I was on FaceTime with bestie Dorothy. I don't know if Dorothy's ever gonna watch this, but I love you, Dor. I was like, I don't know if I should like go take a shower first, but I think it honestly makes more sense to go ahead, make the banana bread, and while it's baking, then I'll hop in the shower. So let's go ahead and start. I already make like a mean banana bread. Like if you ask my family and my boyfriend, like my banana bread is goated. But this one specifically, no, this recipe might beat my OG one, to be honest.
On my viral brown butter banana bread recipe, because I get comments all the time for a slow down.
That looks
version
insane.
because it is the best.
I got 3 ripe bananas. Wait, let me wash my hands. Let's first preheat the oven, obviously. To 350. Preheat oven. I love it when people cancel plans. Like, yes! Now I don't have to look forward to that thing anymore. Because I had like a call tonight after 8 p.m. but the person that was supposed to get on the call asked if we can reschedule it to tomorrow. I said, girl, yes! You don't gotta ask me twice. Well, while we're peeling these bananas, let's talk about fall. Literally, fall is my favorite season ever. Like, if I were a season, I would be fall. I am in autumn, if you know where that's from. Shout out Gilmore Girls. I was living in Texas for like 5 years, so fall was not even a season. It was literally just summer and maybe a low-key winter, and otherwise it was just hot, like 25-8. But now that I no longer live in Texas and I live in a place where we have 4 seasons, I really get the whole fall feel, and it's so nice like looking at the leaves fall off the trees and like all the colors and feeling the like crisp air, the rainy days. It's my aesthetic. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I literally hate though how fall is like one of the shortest seasons. Also spring, and it's like, bruh, like fall is my favorite season and it's so short, and then my birthday's in May in the springtime, and spring is also so short, so it's like great. I can't win. I apologize, like I don't have the correct like tripod to like be able to angle the camera like above the bowl, so I'm just gonna be showing you like this, and we're just gonna have to do stuff one-handed. I will report back once this bowl is entirely mashed. All right, besties, we are mashed up. So now we need to brown the butter. That's what she said. That's what she said. Let's head to the stove. Okay, the oven is ready. 1 stick of butter. I don't know how much that is cup-wise, but we're just gonna do what she says. Oh, okay. 1 stick of butter is half a cup of butter. Put it on low, medium heat. Low, medium heat. Baby, this is not even on. I have a gas stove, so it's like low-key scary. We got that butter cooking, we got that butter cooking. This is what we have right now. I can't really tell if it's browning or not, because it's literally just like kind of foaming up, but okay, just kidding. Yep, we're browning. We are browning. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Our beautiful browned butter. It doesn't look brown in the bowl, but I promise you in the pan, it was browning, okay? So next we have to add the brown sugar. It said 1 cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar. It said 1 cup of brown sugar. This is really hard. This is really hard vlogging and then making a TikTok at the same time and then going back to TikTok to look at the recipe. Like, this is a lot. Like, I'm getting overly stimulated right now.
I add in 1 egg and a whole lot of vanilla extract. I do not measure the vanilla extract.
1 egg, vanilla. Let me just screenshot this so I don't have to keep going back and forth. All right, now at this point, we're adding the mashed bananas into the brown sugar and the brown butter. 1 egg and vanilla extract. We got our 1 egg. I'm honestly just gonna eyeball it. So we're just gonna. Okay.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never
Oh,
understand.
I just dropped vanilla extract everywhere. And vanilla extract is not cheap. It's not cheap. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. I have a little bit still in here, but that is literally so depressing. Great. All right, 2 cups of flour. I'm going to slowly incorporate it into what we have. I'm gonna put 1 cup in there. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Oh, my arm hurts. This is what we have right now though. She's coming together. Now we add the baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we have the best part, the chocolate chips. I have mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm gonna just eyeball it because why not? She's Gorgina. Kind of want to do a taste test of the batter. I love eating batter. Salmonella is scared of me. That's all I can say. All right, I have a little spoon. We're just gonna scrape this side. Yes. Let's go ahead and distribute our batter into the pan. Last but not least, I'm just gonna put some more chocolate chips on the top so it'll look all pretty and melted when it comes out the oven. All right. I believe it has to bake in the oven for an hour, so we will be back in 1 hour and do a little taste test. All right, I finished cleaning. I'm now in the bathroom because I'm about to take a shower. So we're gonna go ahead and light a candle. I also have my sunset lamp in here while I shower, so it like sets the ambiance. Look at that, ow. I have this candle called Mango and Starfruit. I actually don't know where it's from. It was actually gifted to me from my roommate. Shout out to you, Kelly. It smells so good. It's like sweet, but also like refreshing and warm. I know it's not a fall candle, but I do have a pumpkin candle in my room. But for now, this is the vibe. I'm also gonna go ahead and play some music while I take a shower. I've low-key been obsessed with Olivia Dean's new album. Period. The Art of Loving. This album is so good. Like, I just love the vibes. Chef's Kiss. It also gives like that fall, autumn vibe, which I love. So my favorites are Nice to Each Other, Lady Lady, So Easy to Fall in Love, Man I Need, obviously that's a big one all over TikTok, and Baby Steps. All right, I'm out of the shower. It was literally so relaxing. But I wanted to talk to you guys about my skincare routine and then also my body care routine, since I didn't show it to you guys like while I was in the shower, because that's kind of weird. For my face wash, I used the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser for normal to oily skin. This has been my go-to for over like a year now. I love this stuff. It works perfectly on my skin. I wash my face in the shower. That's why I did not show that part. And then after that, I go in with my discoloration correcting serum from Good Molecules. This has like really helped with hyperpigmentation, especially like in my forehead area, because I mostly break out and get like pimples on my forehead, and then they eventually turn into dark spots. So this has been like super, super helpful, but I will say you don't get immediate results with this serum. Like it takes a while, like you have to be consistent. And then like as time goes on, you'll see that the dark spots begin to fade. After that, I use La Roche-Posay, again, the Double Repair Face Moisturizer. This stuff, so good. It's like super lightweight, but also still makes your face feel super moisturized, which I love. For lip care, I just use the Topicals lip balm. I'm literally out. There's barely anything in here. That's how you know I use this stuff religiously. And there you go. That's my skincare routine. Okay, moving on to body care, shower care, what I do in the shower. Before I step into the shower, I only do this like 3 times a week. This almost hit the candle. That would have been absolutely tragic. I keep dropping things today. Like, what's up with me? I dry brush my entire body before going into the shower. This is the Eco Tools dry brush. This is a great way to exfoliate your entire body before you go in the shower. As soon as I hop into the shower, depending on the day, if I felt extra musty that day, I go in with the Dove antibacterial soap. I'm just gonna put it on the screen because the shower is all wet and I don't feel like grabbing it right now. And I make sure to double cleanse with that soap and the Dove Sensitive Bar Soap after. And then on the days where it's like, I didn't do too much, I didn't get that sweaty, like it was a chill day, then I go in with the Dove Sensitive Soap and the Method Body Wash. I still double cleanse. As soon as I'm out of the shower, when my body is still like 40% wet, I go in with the Palmer's Raw Shea Nourish Body Oil, and I put this on my body while I'm still kind of wet, and then I let it dry off. As soon as that dries, I go in with the EOS body moisturizer, specifically the vanilla cashmere one. That's like my signature scent. Literally the perfect combo, like scent wise, like the shea butter and the vanilla, they just complement each other perfectly. Anyways, yeah, that's my body care and my skincare routine at night. It's literally 9:13 right now. I honestly wish it was not this late because I do have an early shift tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I do have to wake up early, but it's okay. The night is still young. I still have like 2 more hours left to go ahead and eat dinner. I want to read my Bible and then wind down with the book that I'm currently reading. I have some leftover pasta and meat sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave, and the banana bread has literally less than a minute, so it's almost ready. I'm so excited to try this banana bread. It smells so good in here right now. Beautiful. Okay, girl, I hear you. Bon appetit. Obviously, I have my Parmesan cheese. I wish I had basil pesto, but I think our basil pesto went bad. So I was like, yeah, let me just stick to the cheese, you know what I'm saying? I went to my grandma's house the other day and she's like stocked on like the bottled Coca-Colas and Fantas. And she gave me 2 of them and I was like, you know what? This sounds really good over ice, right? Beautiful. All right, while I eat, I'm going to open up my Bible. I'm currently reading 2 Samuel. I believe I'm on 2 Samuel chapter 2. I read 1 Samuel like a while ago, so like getting back into 2 Samuel, kind of just refreshing what happened in 1 Samuel. But I've been trying to get through the Old Testament, and it's like 10 times harder to get through the Old Testament to me. Like, I can read the New Testament back and forth, like front to back, no issue, no problem. Fully annotate, great. But the Old Testament, sometimes I'm just like, I don't even really know what's going on right now. Especially when you get to like Leviticus, it's like, what? We're slowly getting through the Old Testament though, so I'm gonna go ahead and read, pray, highlight, eat at the same time, and I will see you guys later. I finished reading my Bible, finished eating, and here we are. I already tasted it. Sorry guys, but it's so good. And I think this might be like my go-to banana bread recipe. I got like a middle piece because I personally don't like edges or like corners of like cake or like banana bread. I don't know. I just like a good middle piece. It's literally 10:31. So after this, I'm probably gonna read for like 30-40 minutes and then call it a night. This is really good. 10 out of 10. It's honestly getting kind of late. And like I said, I have work tomorrow. But I did want to talk to you guys about my current read. I'm currently reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm honestly like barely have made a dent through it. I like honestly started it last week and then I haven't picked it up since, which is so bad. And everyone says that this book is so good, but I feel like the issue of like starting a new book, I feel like you have to read at least 50 pages in the first sitting to at least get you hooked. Oh yeah, this book is overdue. I need to return to the library. I'm literally like on page 27. I'm gonna try to read a little bit tonight, but like I said, I need to be up early and I'm so tired. So we'll see how much I get done. So far though, it is super interesting. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She is a great author. I love her book Malibu Rising. That's probably one of my favorite books by her. But like so far it's about this girl who ends up going to be like an astronaut. That's what I've gotten so far, 27 pages in. So I'm gonna try to read a little bit, but otherwise that's my night routine. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys felt all the cozy fall vibes, because I know I did. And yeah, I love you guys. And remember that Jesus loves you more. Bye.